how we can link this theory of constraint with the lean program as well as in Six Sigma program. So usually if you are going to apply the Six Sigma program, because Six Sigma is all about talking about the reduction in the variation. So that is most probably, that is quite bright chances wherever you have the system constraints, you are getting more variability or more problems over there. So you can focus on that particular area while you are implementing Six Sigma or the lean part. As well as in lean, specifically in the pull perspective, once we have identified the bottleneck operation, in order to align the rest of the system, so we can use the lean methodology, okay, to align rest of the part of the system on that particular to align with that particular bottleneck operation. Okay, so you can apply these three programs at the same time, because all three programs are talking about to improving the flow of the product. Okay, but in different perspective, or you can say in different angle. So they are using different routes to reach a single point, that is to satisfy the customer. So one is basically try to reduce the non-value added activities, means try to reduce the wastages. That is the target of the lean. The Six Sigma is talking about try to reduce the variability, try to identify the defects in the processes, and try to minimize those defects from the process to satisfy the customer. And the third theory of constraint is try to improve the throughput. That means try to identify the system constraint, or you can see the bottleneck of operation, and then evaluate that bottleneck operation, align the entire system with the speed of that bottleneck, and try to improve the capacity of that bottleneck operation. So this diagram is indicating the proper comparison between them. Okay. The entire comparison is Six Sigma is all about talking about the reducing the variability in the process. Okay, mean try to reduce the number of defects, that is based on problem focus. And in order to improve the current process, we are using the DMAC methodology, that is define, measure, analyze, improve, control. So we try to solve the problem and try to minimize, you can say, the defects, try to reduce the variation in order to provide the uniform process output. In lean thinking, all about try to identify the non-value added activities, try to remove those non-value, or you can say wastages. So in order to apply that program, so you can use the 5 principles theory. That means try to identify the customer requirement, then value stream means map the process from one map process to another, then make the process continuous flow. Okay, mean make the product continuous, then try to produce pull perspective, mean when the customer is needed instead of push, and then try to get the perfection. So this program is all about focusing on the flow of the product and try to reduce the lead time, mean manufacturing lead time or the flow time. With a third program is all about managing the constraints. So when we are saying managing the constraint, that means we are talking about the bottleneck operation, or you can say system constraint. And then here we can apply this 5-step theory. You can say 5 steps procedure. And then the ultimate target over here is to fast the throughput, or you can say the flow rate. So either you can use these programs separately, or either you can use the combination of these programs. Okay. So thank you so much. I hope this video helps. Thank you so much.